Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January 26, 2021. The time is 7:02 p.m. This is the regular city council meeting. It's being electronically held. Madam Clerk, can you please take roll call?
Yes. Council members, can you please state the city and the state in which you are attending this meeting? Councilman Abdullah.
Here, Dearborn Heights, Wayne County, Michigan.
Councilman Bazey.
Here, Dearborn Heights, Wayne County, Michigan.
Councilman Constant.
Here, Dearborn Heights, Wayne County, Michigan.
Council Chair Malinowski Maxwell.
Dearborn Heights, Wayne County, Michigan.
Councilman Muscat.
Here, Dearborn Heights, Wayne County, Michigan.
And Councilman Wenzel. There he is. Councilman Wenzel. I see him.
Councilman Wenzel?
I don't know what to do.
We'll wait. We'll give him time.
Okay. No.
I'm gonna try and call him.
I just texted him.
It looks like he might be having technical difficulties.
Talking. Go ahead.
Oh, I could hear him a little bit.
Yes,
Councilman
I'm here.
Wenzel?
Dearborn Heights, Michigan.
Councilman, we need your name, city, county, and state.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Councilman.
I'm
Wenzel,
here. I'm here.
The city and the state where you're meeting right now.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
your city and state.
And county.
No, you don't
Can
have-
you hear me?
I don't
City
think he
and
hears
county.
us.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can
Okay.
hear you now. It's
Okay.
just not a great
This is,
connection.
Here. Hello?
Can you hear us?
you can hear us.
Yes, I can. Can you
Okay,
see
are you
me?
located in?
Councilman, we need you to state what city, county, and state you're in before we can move forward.
Wayne County, Michigan.
Madam Chair, you have a quorum.
Okay,
Here.
thank you. Okay, at this time, I'd like to say Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America.
And to the republic for which it stands,
Stands
one nation, under God, indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
for all.
Please be seated. Next, we have the agenda approval.
Madam Chair,
Councilman Constant,
I move that we approve the agenda for the order of business for January 26, 2021, electronically held regular meeting of the Dearborn Heights City Council virtual meeting.
Or,
supported by Councilman Abdullah. Is there any discussion?
Council Chair.
Councilman Muscat,
Should not 9A be moved to 3B?
no,
We're not going to have a vote for mayor today?
we are under 9A. Councilman, this is the way that the clerk researched this. Councilman Abdullah, did you have a
What we want to
question?
do.
Yes, I did.
Hi, Councilman.
So without obviously revealing what it's for, within our last meeting, as you recall, we received an email from the attorney that we should have a closed session in regards to an item without discussing what it is. So shouldn't that be added to the agenda?
Yes, it should.
I move
And
to
I-
add that, I amend my motion to add the closed meeting at the end of the meeting, Council Chair.
It would be under item 3.1.a after the MMRMA. We will have a second one with Attorney Shank to discuss lawsuit.
Madam Chair,
Yazzie?
also, we need to add, I know we talked about this, the fees for Mr. Miyake. I know that you mentioned in the email that, the deadline, I mean, obviously, we're adding this to the agenda. We've added stuff in the past. I mean, we can, moving forward, we can do that. But at this point, I know we've been talking about this for months. We should add Mr. Miyake's fees. I mean, it's ridiculous that we need to move forward and add.
That's what our closed session is about, Mr. Councilman Bazey.
Okay, well,
At
can we?
this time, we've got one thing at a time. Councilman Constant, you're adding that resolution. Can you please read it?
Yes,
Wait,
resolution, the Dearborn Heights City Council for closed session for discussion for the pending lawsuit against the Dearborn Heights City Council. Whereas Mayor Pleco filed a lawsuit against the city council, making a series of claims against the body and seeking declaratory and equitable relief. And whereas Mayor Pleco passed away unexpectedly on Tuesday, December 29th, 2020, whereas despite his passing, legal counsel has refused to dismiss the litigation and has, in fact, continued to file paperwork on behalf of the plaintiff. And the Open Meetings Act allows for a public body to meet in closed session to discuss trial or settlement strategy in connection with a specific pending litigation, but only if an open meeting would have a detrimental financial effect on the litigating or settlement position of the public body. And whereas an open meeting discussion would have a detrimental financial effect on the city of Dearborn Heights, since the mayor's lawsuit seeks a declaration that certain amounts are owed to law firms who were purportedly retained by Mayor Pleco. Now therefore be it resolved that pursuant to MCL 15.268 parent E, the Dearborn Heights City Council hereby calls for a closed session for the purpose of meeting with a special counsel to discuss strategy related to trial and settlement in the above referenced litigation. And be it further resolved that pursuant to MCL 15.267 parent A, this resolution shall only be effective upon the affirmative vote of 2/3 of council members serving after a roll call vote.
support.
Support by Councilman Abdullah. So at this time, we would take a roll call vote on this.
Well, actually, Council Chair, are you not adding a closed session to the agenda?
Yeah, my
That's
motion,
what that is.
Okay, but the resolution would need a separate motion when you go into closed session, if I'm not correct. So right now you want to amend Councilman Constant's original motion to adopt the agenda as submitted to add a second closed session. The resolution will be read at a separate time before you go into closed session.
to add item 31B.
Correct.
I'm sorry, 3.1B.
3B.
Correct.
I'm sorry. You want to add on, yes. 3.1B, a second section.
Yes.
And then prior to going to the closed session, I think you would read the resolution or adopt the resolution.
I don't think you need to read it again. You would just need to have a roll
That's
call.
what I
vote
said.
on it.
I corrected that to say adopt it.
Okay, at what point do we do the roll call, Mr. Shank?
Just prior to going to closed session. You can do the roll call for both closed sessions together and then, or separately at the same time. And then once you enter closed session, you can go from one to the next.
And then I just wanted one more clarification, only because Councilman Muscat asked about the order of business for the nominations for the different voting on vacancies today. If I may, Council Chair.
Go ahead, please.
The nominations for city council appointment at that time when after we had reviewed, and wanted to appoint, and you all wanted to appoint the council member. I believe at that time you wanted it typically is under 9. Any nomination, any appointment is under 9. You had wanted to move the council vacancy appointment under 3 so that they could participate in the meeting. So that is why that is up on 3.
Right.
Otherwise it would be on 9. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, now I think you just need to vote on the agenda approval.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next item on the agenda is Council Chairwoman Malinowski Maxwell nomination for City Council appointment, oath of office to be administered immediately following appointment. On Monday, December 7th, 2020, we had the pleasure of meeting the prospective City Council candidates to fill the unexpired term of City Councilwoman Lisa Hicks Clayton. At this time, I'm requesting your honorable body nominate all of the candidates that were interviewed.
Council Chair,
Councilman Muscat,
I move that City Council nominate all appointments as outlined in 3A.
Support.
Councilman Bazey. At this time, I will take a roll call for everybody's nominations. At this time, go ahead.
We starting this meeting
Councilman
again?
Muscat. Councilman Muscat.
You know, with heavy thinking over the last few weeks and lack of sleep, and it's very, very difficult, but I think we need to move forward. So I'm going to nominate Mo Baydoun for council.
Support.
Councilman Constant, who is your choice?
Mo Baydoun.
Councilman Bazey.
Zuhair Abdulhaq.
Councilman Abdullah.
Mo Baydoun.
Councilman Wenzel. Councilman Wenzel. He is
He's
not
muted.
here.
Mo Baydoun.
Okay, and Malinowski Maxwell is Mo Baydoun. Congratulations. Councilman Baydoun, well, you will be Councilman Mo Baydoun in a minute after your oath of office is administered. Where is Mr. Baydoun? We're looking for you.
Where'd he
Raise
go?
your hand.
There he is. I see him.
Thank you. Thank you,
Fran.
great council. Thank you. It is my pleasure to be with you guys today. I thank the council and I look forward to being sworn in.
Madam Clerk, would you like to swear him in?
Absolutely. Where'd you go, Mr. Baydoun? There you go. You raise your right hand and
Raise my
repeat
right-
after me, except you're going to say your name, okay? I,
I,
your name,
Mo Baydoun,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duties
of the office of councilman
of the office of councilman.
in and for the city of Dearborn Heights,
I'm so sorry you cut off.
in and for the city of Dearborn Heights,
And for the city of Dearborn Heights,
county of Wayne,
county of Wayne,
and state of Michigan,
and state of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Baydoun.
Thank you so much.
Well, at this time, I need a motion to go into a closed study session. The first one will be for Timothy J. McClory, MMRMA, Michigan Municipal Risk Management Authority membership And then after that one, we will move into a second one with Attorney Shank in regards to the lawsuit in the motion as it was read.
I make motion to move us to a closed session as outlined in 3.1.
Support.
Support.
Support
Support.
by Councilman Abdallah. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. At this time, we will have Georgianne move us into what is called a breakout room, so we don't have to kick everybody out into a waiting room like we used to. We've got a new way of doing it.
Wait, Madam Chair,
We gotta go.
What about
He'll put
mobile?
us in.
shouldn't we vote on the resolution also at this point, or do you want to get out of the closed session, and come back into another closed session?
I
Talk to
thought,
Mr. Shank here. Let me ask him, because, go ahead.
I was just going to indicate that this requires a roll call vote, and so I think that was just a voice vote. I would suggest doing both roll call votes before you go into closed session, and then you can go from one closed session to the next one without coming back into open session and then going back.
Go into closed session. All those in favor? Councilman
That's
Muscat?
Yes.
I'll do a roll call vote. Councilman Muscat, Councilman Baydoun,
Yes.
Councilman Constant,
Yes.
Councilman Bazey,
Yes.
Councilman Abdullah,
Yes.
Councilman Wenzel,
Yes.
Malinowski Maxwell, yes. Now the second one is to go from one study session into the second one with the motion that we added to the agenda today. Councilman Muscat,
Yes.
We need a motion.
Councilman Constant,
Council
Yes.
Chair. Council Chair, we need a motion to adopt the resolution to move into closed session, I believe, and then the roll call vote.
okay, I need a motion
Council
to,
Chair, I move city council move into closed session for two items, 3A and 3B, 3.1A and 3.1B with
And adopt-
MMRA and Mr. Shank.
And adopt the resolution.
And
as
adopt the
provided.
resolution that was read earlier for the 3.1B.
Support.
support by Councilman Bazey. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Roll call.
Opposed?
Roll call.
Now I know, let me do this, okay? Thank you. All right, Councilman Muscat,
Yes.
your vote. Councilman Constant,
Yes.
Councilman Bazey,
Yes.
Councilman Abdullah,
Yes.
Councilman Wenzel,
Yes.
Councilman Baydoun,
Yes.
Malinowski Maxwell is yes. At this time, we will go into a breakout room.
I move that city council move into open session.
Support.
Supported by Councilman Abdullah. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Back in our open study session.
Madam
Councilman
Chair.
Muscat,
Council
I'm
Chair,
sorry,
I
Councilman
move,
Constant,
yes, please, Councilman Constant.
Council Chair, I move, following our discussions in closed session with the attorneys, I move that the city council instruct our attorneys to contact Attorney Gary Miyake and discuss the pending Dan Plutko versus City Council case and proposed resolution of that case as we
Support.
discussed.
supported by
Support.
Councilman Muscat. Is there any discussion? Oh, we got Attorney Shank here. Hold on a minute.
Thank you. I just wanted to clarify that also involves hopefully having a resolution and bringing a maintenance of service agreement back to city council for your next meeting. Is that correct?
Correct.
And yes, and
That's moved.
included in that is discuss and finalize the maintenance of service agreement with Attorney Miyake.
Support.
Thank you.
Supported by Councilman Muscat. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next item on the agenda is minutes from the electronically held regular meeting of January 12th, 2021.
Madam Chair,
Chair.
Councilman Abdullah,
I move that we approve the minutes from the electronically held regular meeting of January 12th, 2021 as outlined in item 4A.
Support.
support by Councilman Muscat. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Wait, you're muted. You're muted.
You know, I know how that's happening. When you let the people in, if more than one person lets them in, it hits mute on me because I saw that happen earlier. I'm sorry. Did you hear? What did you hear?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next item on the agenda is minutes from the electronically held special meeting of January 19th, 2021.
Madam Chair,
Councilman Constant,
I move the minutes from the electronically held special meeting of January 19th, 2021, as outlined in 4B, be approved.
Support.
supported by Councilman Baydoun. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we open up to public hearing and comment on agenda items only. You have 2 minutes and we as council cannot answer you back. You can only speak. At this time, raise your hand and we will allow the 2 minutes. Okay, we have Gary Miyake. Go ahead, please.
Gary Miyake, Plainfield Street, Dearborn Heights. I'm commenting regarding item 3.1B. The resolution to go into the closed session was not accurate in stating that I voluntarily filed documents in Mayor Pletko's lawsuit versus the City Council and Council Chair Maxwell after Mayor Pletko died. Mayor Pletko was a very good friend of mine and professional colleague. When I learned that he died in the late evening of December 29th, 2020, I was completely shocked, but I was still having to work on 3 reply briefs in his lawsuit. Per the court's order, these reply briefs had to be filed the next day, December 30th, 2020. So on that morning of that next day, I called Mr. Bruce, Mr. Shank's partner, and asked if we could get a call over to the court to get direction on what we could do about Mayor Pletko's death. And hopefully I would not have to end up filing these documents, particularly because I was grieving the loss of a good friend and colleague. But he refused to do so. So I had no choice but to work on and file all of the reply briefs, which took until shortly after midnight on December the 30th of 2020, when I would rather have dealt with my personal and professional grief than have to end up doing something that I was required to do by court order and professional obligation. The only other document I filed was a statement about fact of death of Mayor Pletko, which again is something that I was required to do under the Michigan court rules. So frankly, I am very concerned about what was stated in the resolution and how I feel that it was inaccurate. I look forward to an honest discussion with regard to this matter with whoever is appointed the new mayor. In turn, I am hopeful that such honest discussion will lead to an honest, transparent discussion about this case and its resolution, hopefully in the near future. For as Mr. Shank knows, I have no authority to dismiss or settle this lawsuit until and unless I have a client, both Mayor Pletko's successor and Mayor.
Over your 2 minutes, sorry. Okay, this time I have Councilman Constant. Go ahead, you have 2 minutes exactly.
Well, no, I was gonna comment on Mr. Miyake's comments and I'll.
Oh, no,
I'll
we
do
don't,
that
I'm
later.
sorry, we can't comment.
I agree,
Sorry.
right.
Thank you. Okay, next we have iPhone.
Yes, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yep, we need your name, city, county, and state.
Tim, Dearborn Heights, Michigan, Wayne County. I do understand there's a 2-minute limit, but I really don't believe you just unmuted Gary Miyake while he was trying to give you direction for something based on what he's saying. You guys are going the wrong direction.
This is for agenda items only.
I understand, and he was
commenting on agenda item?
commenting on an agenda item as well. And you just
Okay,
cut him off.
comment on the agenda item only. That's the way we have to do it. This is public comment on agenda items. There is public
That's
comment at
ridiculous.
the end if you feel that you want to
That's
say something
ridiculous.
else. Okay. Is there any other comment on agenda items? Okay. At this time, I'm going to move forward. And we have fund transfers and current claims.
Council Chair,
Councilman Muscat.
I move City Council approve current claims 6-1 through 6-40.
Support.
Supported by Councilman Constant. Is there any discussion?
Madam Chair,
Councilman Bazey?
I have 3 questions. The first one is on 613. It talks about arbitration. I don't know what that is. Would somebody care to clarify to the council what that item is? That's the first one.
613, you say?
Yes, 613. It's arbitration in the amount of 2,100.
I remember looking at that, and I think it's something to do with the pension.
But do you have an answer for us? Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Laszlo, go ahead, please.
I'm looking up the backup right now to answer. I apologize. I think I know what this is, but I want to make sure it's right in front of me. If I would have known this was going to be asked today.
Madam Chair, could I at least
Right
maybe
out.
I'll refresh Christina's memory because I know she's familiar with a lot of stuff. Do you want me to read for you? I have the invoice in front of me.
No, I've got it.
Got it?
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, so we have different city unions, and when the union disagrees with either the mayor's step or process, the union takes the administration of the city to arbitration. So in this case, it was a binding arbitration. It was a little different, but it was with the Dearborn Heights Supervisors Association versus the city of Dearborn Heights. The city came out successful in it, but we split the cost for all arbitrations.
Okay, thank you. The second item is 617, which is says HVAC parts and services for the amount of 1759. The question on that one, I think this is one of the latest contracts with Johnson's Control, but it references Bill Zimmer on it. Why is that? And it says that he authorized, the PO authorized by him.
Director Selmy, are you in here?
It's a typo.
I understand.
I got it.
It's on the first page. It's Bill Zimmer is referenced several times on the invoice.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
Thank you. So yes, that is a typo, and I will get with Johnson Controls to put the proper names on those invoices.
Okay, thank you. Last question is on 618. Let me pull that up. Okay, so in the past, I know that the FEMA, the grant usually takes care of a lot of things. Now, would that amount be paid back to the city of Dearborn Heights? Or is that something, would that be reimbursed to us, or is that amount would be paid by us, will never be reimbursed?
Can't hear you.
Can anybody answer that?
I think that's what we have to pay her.
Madam Chair.
Okay, we've got Christina Laszlo. Hold on, please. Let me get her. Go ahead, Christina.
you're
I
right, Ray.
apologize. I'm having a bad connection. Councilman Bazey, can you repeat the question?
Okay, on 618, in the amount of 2,250. Okay, in the past, we show on the previous grant that that amount was paid back to the city in that grant. So is that amount, I know that it's going out
Okay.
from the water, it's going from the water department. Would that amount come back to us? To
Okay.
go back?
So yeah, I got it now. I'm sorry. The answer is no, that amount wasn't paid back in the last grant. It was used as our portion to go against the grant. This in turn will be used as the city's portion for the grant. So this will be the city's portion. The house, the purchase of the house will be what the state pays us. Does that answer
Okay.
your
Thank you.
question?
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Okay, we are voting on fund transfers and current claims. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have consideration of bids. For Chief of Staff Laszlo, we have a bid award for title services for 2016 home acquisition grant.
Madam Chair,
Councilman Abdullah.
I'm just going to 7A here. Here we go. I move we concur with Chief of Staff Christina Laszlo, who has asked our honorable body authorize the sole bidder of Colonial Title Company to perform title searches, perform the closings and escrow services, and provide for insurance as outlined in the attached document. The 40-year title search will have a flat fee of $125 per home. The closing and escrow services will have a flat fee of $200 per home, and insurance will be subject to the state mandated amount outlined in the attached proposal, and this is as outlined in item 7A.
Support.
Support by Councilman Bazey. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have DPW Director Selmy request for bids as needed as needed concrete and asphalt services.
Madam Chair,
Councilman Constant.
I move we concur with our DPW Director, John Selmy, and go out for bids for the concrete and asphalt services as outlined in 7B.
Support by Councilman Muscat. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next on the agenda is reports from city officials. This is Council Chairwoman Melanowski Maxwell, nominations for mayoral appointment. On Monday, January 25th, we held interviews by Zoom starting at 6 p.m. This is for the replacement of our
Council President.
Our former deceased mayor, Mayor Paleco. At this time, I'm requesting your honorable body to nominate all the candidates that were interviewed and anyone else you may want to nominate at this time. Councilman Baydun.
You know, I think it's important, you know, now that we have 7 people on here, I want to thank the council and everybody for supporting me. And, you know, I thank you so much for everything that you've been doing as, you know.
We need a motion.
Well, I'm just thanking you. I haven't put in a motion here. And I just kind of wanted to address everybody. I wanted to thank Zohair because he also had a lot to do with this. You know, to even Ray Muscat and Councilman Muscat and Councilman Wanso, I really thank you guys for help, you know, bridging this gap for us. And, you know, I think right there, one of our council members today really showed demonstration where he went to show his integrity and unite our community and really showed leadership. So I want to put in the motion to nominate Councilman Muscat to serve as the, you know, to fill the vacancy for the mayor's seat.
Okay, we need a motion in a second and then we can move forward with that.
I put the motion in to nominate Councilman Muscat to serve the vacancy.
Support.
Support by Councilman Constant. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Councilman?
Well,
Yeah.
I would suggest you do a roll call on this, just in case.
Yes. Okay, Councilman Muscat?
So, and also, Madam Chair, I just want to clarify twists and turns in this thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
we've added him to the
To the
Candidates.
possible options, but I just want to make it
Yes.
clear. We are not, just to clarify, we are not voting on approving him as the official mayor at this point. We're just adding him as one of the potential options. Is that correct?
Right, and I do need a motion on this agenda item. Is that not correct, Madam Clerk?
I think so.
Madam Clerk?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to unmute myself.
Okay,
Yes,
we need a motion on this to get moving forward on it.
I put the motion in, Madam President, to nominate, to add Muscat, or Councilman Muscat, to be on the list of appointees as well.
Okay, let's take a roll call on that. Councilman Muscat?
How can I say no?
Okay, Councilman Constant?
Yes.
Councilman Bazey?
Yes, I guess.
Councilman Abdullah?
Yes.
Councilman Wenzel?
Yes.
Councilman Baydoun?
Yes.
Malinowski Maxwell is yes. Okay, you are now added to the nomination of the candidates. At this time, I need a motion to open up the nomination, well, to open up the voting for the mayoral appointment. Is that not
Council
correct?
President, I opened them, I put in the motion to discuss and to nominate the new mayor of Dearborn Heights.
Support.
Vacancy.
By Councilman Muscat. At this time, I don't know if we count, Madam Clerk, I don't think we do discussion. We just have taken votes in the past, right?
correct, yeah.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to ask, Councilman Muscat, who do you nominate? Or who are you
Bill.
voting for?
Bill Bazey.
Okay. Councilman Constant?
Ray Muscat.
Okay. Councilman Bazey?
Bill Bazey.
Councilman Adela?
Bill Bazey.
Councilman Wenzel?
Bill Bazey.
Councilman Baydoun?
Ray Muscat.
I do Ray Muscat. Councilman Bazey, congratulations, you are mayor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Madam President,
Councilman Baydoun?
can we also, or do we have to wait? Can we go ahead and nominate to fill the vacancy for Mr. Bill Bazey, who is now going to be the mayor?
Support.
Not until after he is sworn in, and he will make that arrangement because he probably wants his family there with Madam Clerk. You know, it's a big thing to become mayor, so you'd want to do that.
Madam Chair, we can do it tonight, just so we don't have the same issue as we had before with the 7th council members.
I think we need to do it now. But
Okay,
Gary
that's fine.
Miyake's got something to say.
I know, I just unmuted him.
Yes, my recommendation would be to make a motion to accept Councilman Bill Bazey's resignation as a member of the city council, effective upon him being sworn in as the new mayor. Okay, I'll make the motion.
Council Chair,
Yes,
I move city council have Councilman Bill Bazey resign upon him receiving the oath of office.
Support.
Yeah,
Wait,
accept his,
Councilman Baydoun?
if I may, accept his resignation.
And accept his resignation as,
Yes.
and I think he should be sworn in immediately.
That is Councilman Bazey's choice. He can be, or he can wait for family to be present. It's up to him.
No, we can get sworn in today again, so we don't cause another chaos with the 7th council member, so we can do
I
that.
agree.
tonight.
I agree with Councilman Bazey on that.
Fine. I mean, Madam Clerk, are you ready to do it?
I am.
Go ahead.
Well, wait a minute, I was. It's over here. Where is he? I gotta find him so I can look at him. Mayor-elect. Where is he?
Right.
There he is. Okay, okay. Can you raise your right hand and repeat after me? I
I, Bill Bazey,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duties
of the office of mayor
of the office of the mayor
in and for the city of Dearborn Heights,
and for the city of Dearborn Heights,
county of Wayne,
county of Wayne,
and state of Michigan,
and state of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Congratulations.
Okay, Mr. Bazey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Council Chair,
Yes.
I move that we reopen the nominations for city council so we can fill a vacancy immediately if possible. We still have people remaining on the list, and I think it's prudent that we have a vote tonight.
Support.
Supported by Councilman Baydoun. So where would you like to take this?
Well,
We
we need a vote on the motion that we take a vote for the open seat that Mr. Bazey just vacated.
Madam Chair, discussion.
Hanson?
Yeah, I think we can, again, have some time for people to put their names in and.
No, we're not gonna go through all of that.
I don't know that there's any big rush to fill the council position. And as far as the requirements of the Open Meetings Act, I don't know, I'm sure as far as filling the vacancy on council, there may be some requirements to have notice of that agenda item.
We still have two viable people left on the list. There
Madam
are
Chair.
still two people.
Know that they're both still interested.
Well, they have never said they weren't.
Okay, I've got Madam Clerk. Go ahead, please.
I just want to make you aware that I did get another application from someone if there was going to be an additional opening. So I do want you to know that I did get another one.
Okay, I think we need
Okay.
to, we probably
Just so
need.
that you know. And I can tell you who
All of
it
this
is.
again.
Yeah, Madam
How do
Chair.
you want to accept it?
What is?
Yeah, I think we have
Councilman
to,
Abdullah?
Well, I just want to clarify for Councilman Constant, at the end of the day, it is our discretion as far as how we handle this. So that's what the charter says, and they just have to be a resident of Dearborn Heights, and then the rest of it is basically up to us. So yes, we can wait, but at the same time, we can vote on something today. That being
Absolutely.
the case,
we have to comply with the Open Meetings Act, though, as
We
far as
are.
the agenda item.
It was
not-
on the agenda.
Since we do accept nominations up until the time we vote, and this was not put on the agenda as voting for a second party, it may open it up for more people by next week or in 2 weeks.
Right, and what I was stating, so if you look at, like, for example, even for the mayoral race or for the city council race, as you recall, we talked about this, that with the mayoral race, well, prime example right now, what just happened, remember back to the twists and turns. You know, we originally had multiple candidates, and just today was added on Councilman Ray Muscat as an option. So just like that could be added on, we could also add on the agenda, which is 3A, which we had the city council people. You could either add an additional person or take that back to a vote again, because as you remember, Councilman, we've had it in the past where we voted on something, and at the end of the meeting, a council person comes back, whether it's me or anybody else, and says, I'd like to change my vote on X. So at this particular point, we do have the right to possibly change our vote. Well, not in this case, change our votes. Mo, you got this. But maybe vote for somebody else.
Madam Chair? Yeah, I think so. I think we have to give notice that we're filling a brand new council vacancy on the agenda pursuant to the Open Meetings Act. it may result in the same person getting appointed as it did with Councilman now Mayor Bazey, but I just think we have to comply with the Open Meetings Act. We have a lawsuit pending, no plaintiff, but arguably, but we have a lawsuit pending over the Open Meetings Act. So, you know, I just think we need to comply with the requirements of the Open Meetings Act.
President raising their hand. Unfortunately, we cannot take any comments from you until we get to 14C, which is public comments.
Matt Shank needs to speak though, I believe.
Okay. Whoops.
Muted.
I'm trying to. Go ahead.
Thank you. From an Open Meetings Act standpoint, there is no requirement related to the agenda itself. As long as council votes to modify the agenda or add an item, there's nothing in the Open Meetings Act that requires pre-notice of an item to be considered on the council agenda.
Council Chair, we have a motion on the floor and I think it needs to be voted on.
Okay.
I also ask, can we at least know who the other person is that applied? Just for the respect for the candidate or the person that applied. I mean, we need to at least know who that person is. Well, at least I would like to know.
You ready? If it's all right, I can let you know it was Ned Apigian,
Thank
who
you.
was a former councilman.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, at this time, Madam Clerk, can you please tell us who you have then? We have Ned Apigian.
Okay, Council Secretary said there was a motion on the table by Councilman Muscat, seconded by Councilman Constant to to open nominations for the second city council seat, or the council seat vacated by Councilman Bazey. That was not voted on.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed?
No.
Councilman, okay, let's do a roll call. Councilman Muscat,
Yes.
Councilman Constant,
No.
Councilman Bazey.
I can't
Oops,
vote.
Sorry, you're on the list now. I gotta cross you off now. Councilman Abdullah,
Yes.
Councilman Wenzel,
Yes.
Councilman Baydoun,
Yes.
Malinowski Maxwell, yes.
Council Chair,
Councilman Wenzel,
I'd like to nominate Abdul Zohair Haq.
Support. Well, no support. We're just gonna have a vote now. Roll call vote.
okay, and Madam Clerk, who were the parties left over that were not chosen?
Well, you only had Zuhair Abdulhaq.
There was
And-
another gentleman.
Right, William Toby Zarenko, I think his name was.
Yes.
And then I don't know if you were gonna add Ned Apigian.
Well, we could add Ned. Everybody knows Mr. Apigian.
Right.
Yeah, Madam Chair, I think we did talk about it I'm sorry, Madam Chair.
Yes.
We
Councilman
did talk
Abdullah?
about it. We did talk about it before that somebody can be added on, and at the end of the day, again, it's at our discretion. I would like personally to say that yes, we should add Ned Apigian on. Any parties that come forward, we should give them an opportunity, and at the end of the day, we vote and we move forward.
I agree. Paul on that, adding it on? Do we need to take a roll call on adding him on?
I mean, I think everybody's okay with that.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
then,
I would still vote. I would still vote on it, just so that there's no
I would
discrepancy.
too.
okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed?
Who made the motion and the second to add the three on? I know you asked the three.
Council Chair, I move to add Ned Apigian on the list with the other two candidates for city council.
Support.
Right, Councilman Baydoun. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. Okay, at this time, we will take a roll call vote of who you will choose between Ned Apigian, Zuhair Abdulhaq, and William Tony Zarenko. Councilman Muscat. Councilman Muscat,
So here Abdel Haq.
Councilman Constant,
Nedipigian,
Councilman Abdullah,
Zuhair Abdul Haq,
Councilman Wenzel,
Zuhair Abdul Haq.
Councilman Baydoun,
Zohair Abdul Haq.
Malinowski, Zuhair Abdul Haq. Okay, where is Zuhair Abdul Haq? Is he in here?
Yeah,
Would you like to be sworn in tonight?
He's
Hold on.
muted.
Hear me? I know, I'm trying to unmute him.
Where did I do it again?
Hello.
Hello.
It's a very, very exciting night. I really don't know what to say except this city is coming together tonight. And I hope we'll do what's necessary to bring this city to the future which it deserves. Thank you to all of you. And I'm very humble and I promise to do my best to make sure all the employees get what they deserve and they stay on their jobs. And I will do everything to help this city and help the city council and put all the differences on the side. And I want to thank lots of people who really worked to make this happen tonight. They know who they are. And one person, I like to thank Osama Siblani from the Arab American News for everything he's done to make this happen. And I'm ready to swear in for the seat.
Okay. Did we vote? We're good? Yeah. Okay, you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Okay, I do.
I
Zuhair Abdul Haq,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of the state,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duty
of the office of councilman
of the office of councilman,
in and for the city of Dearborn Heights,
the city of Dearborn Heights,
county of Wayne,
county of Wayne,
and state of Michigan,
state of Michigan,
according to the best of my abilities.
according to the best of my capability.
So help me God.
So help me God, and God bless this country.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Councilman. I'm gonna change my list again. Okay, next item, we have DPW Director Selmy, 2020-2021 Water Main Replacement Program Contract Amendment with D&D Water and Sewer.
Madam Chair,
Councilman Abdullah.
I move that we concur with Director of Public Works, John Selmy, who's requesting approval to amend the current contract with D&D Water and Sewer to complete the 2020-21 Water Main Replacement Program. And in his correspondence with Wade Trim, there were some locations that were approved on Highland Avenue from Ford Road to Richardson Avenue. And these locations were approved in the 2020 and 2021 water and sewer budget. And they've had the contract since 2014. That would be D&D Water. Enclosed is a letter from D&D Water and Sewer requesting a 4.2% increase due to increase in material costs over the past 7 years. This is the only request for cost increase since the contract was started in 2014. And he's recommending that D&D Water and Sewer contract be amended in the amount of $1,534,180, and further requesting that construction engineering budget be established for Wade Trim in the amount of $110,000 and authorize the mayor or mayor pro tem and the city clerk sign the change order on behalf of the city as outlined in item 9B.
support.
Councilman Muscat, is there any discussion?
Madam Chair.
Okay, Councilman
trying to get-
Abdullah?
Trying to click the raise hand real fast, so sorry, wasn't quick.
Oh, that's all right.
This is for Director Selmy.
Yep, go ahead, I'm here.
Okay, so I see how they have an increase and yes, there's a minimal amount considering how long they've been doing work for us for the last 7 years. The $110,000, is that standard
All
per
happy.
year or is that something that was just added on right now? Not right now, but today.
Very happy today.
I got some background noise, but so the 110 specifically is for the wage trim portion of this. So that's for engineering, construction management, and then construction overall, oversight in the project. So that's separate of D&D's costs.
But pretty
And-
consistent as far as the costs are concerned,
Yes.
correct?
Yep.
Okay, very much.
Councilman Baydoun.
Yes.
You have a question?
I'm sorry, I raised my hand only because I was muted and I was trying to ask you to unmute me. Forgive me.
Okay, thanks. That's what I thought. Any further discussion?
Mhm.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is DPW Director Selmy, approval to dispose of used equipment.
Council Chair,
Councilman Muscat,
I move City Council allow our Director of Public Works, John Selmy, to dispose of a vehicle, a 2009 Ford F-150. They have the VIN number here, which is long, and I'm not going to read it. And this vehicle will be sold through the auction process as outlined in 9C.
Support.
supported by Councilman Constant. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next item on the agenda is Fire Chief Brogan, permission to purchase Paratech rescue equipment.
Council Chair,
Councilman Muscat,
I move City Council concur and give permission to Chief Brogan to purchase Paratech rescue equipment as listed in the attached invoice. This is an airbag lifting kit to replace the units on each first line engine, which have expired. These kits are used to extricate patients in a variety of circumstances and to stabilize vehicles to make them safe to work in and around. The total cost for both units will be in accessories is $28,850. This will be paid from capital outlay as budgeted for upon receipt. The airbag units being replaced exceeded their lifespan and the controller cannot operate at the required PSI requiring for modern equipment as outlined in 9D.
Support.
supported by Councilman Constant. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Councilman Abdul Haq, we are voting. Councilman Abdul Haq,
So here,
Councilman
We also lost Mr.
Yella.
Wenzel.
Wenzel, okay, I'm gonna ask all the council people to please stay on in front of the screens because we are voting. Okay, this is for Fire Chief Brogan, permission to purchase Paratech rescue equipment. All those in favor say aye.
aye,
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have Police Chief Myers, purchase and payment of police vehicles.
Madam Chair.
Councilman Abdallah,
I move that we concur with Chief of Police Mark Myers, who is requesting approval to purchase and pay for 7 vehicles in the amount of $191,956. 5 of these vehicles will be used for road patrol and the remaining 2 will be used for administration. The vehicles will be purchased and paid for out of capital outlay as outlined in item 9E.
Support.
supported by Councilman Constant. Is there any discussion?
Madam Chair, I don't know if it's, if I can speak for a second on this item.
Okay,
Since, the mayor has a car that was actually paid by the police fund, obviously I won't be using that car. Would it be possible if the chief can take that car back to the police department and use it instead of one of the administrators' cars so we could save the city some money from one of the vehicles?
Is the chief on? The meeting? It's a good idea.
raise your hand.
I don't
He's
see
raised his
him
hand.
on here. I just
Chief
searched.
Myers raised his hand. Gotta unmute him.
I don't see him.
Okay, if you guys, can you hear me now, Council Chair?
Yes.
Okay, although I would do everything I could to save the city money, that is a Ford Interceptor Taurus. The cars that we're replacing, as you see there right now, we could always put that in our fleet for one of our detectives. We have a need for more than the 5 and 2, but we try to be responsible when we purchase these vehicles. The first 5 are marked patrol vehicles. The other 2 are to replace 2013 and older Detective Bureau cars. And we pass those cars around to different people within the police department as cars break down. So we actually have a need for that police vehicle as well. But I still would ask that we purchased all 7 vehicles as requested, as was budgeted for in the 2020-2021 budget.
Thank you.
Bella?
Chief Myers, I know at one point I had conversation with a couple of other chiefs prior to you, where you guys had preferred to get SUVs, where I guess that's not only the popular thing with a lot of police officers, but it's easier for them to be able to do their work. And it fits 2 people in the front much easier with all the computer and gadgets inside. Is there a reason why you're going towards Chargers again? I'm curious.
So the answer is yes. We did debate whether or not the early model Charger, the 2014, was economically advantageous to the city because they had suspension issues. That has been resolved. We're actually testing one right now. But more importantly, all the interior equipment that we purchased for those Dodges in 2014 will retrofit into the 2021s that we're buying. So that is a huge cost savings. If we were to go out and buy this set as Explorers, we would have to decommission the Chargers and all their equipment and buy all new interior equipment. That means the partition screen, the window bars, the lighting system, everything that goes on that vehicle would have to be repurchased brand new. So this is the economical savings that I can provide to the city by going with Chargers at this time under this model, which are also considerably cheaper than the Explorer.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you very much.
Further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have members of the public.
Council
This is
Chair?
comments.
Before we go to that, should we nominate or replace Council Pro Tem?
That would be a good idea.
Yes.
Why not? I mean, Madam Clerk, what do you think?
That's fine. You can do
Madam
that.
Chair? Madam Chair?
Who said that? That was,
No, the screens are all switched around. I can't tell who's speaking
Mo
anymore.
Baidoon.
Councilman Baidoon.
I move to nominate Councilman Abdullah to be the pro tem chair.
Again,
Support.
Well, we're taking a vote.
Councilman- Okay, actually, we should show who is interested. Let me take a roll call. Councilman Muscat, are you interested in pro tem?
Not me. Not me.
Councilman Constant,
No.
Councilman Abdullah,
Yes, I'd be honored.
Councilman Wenzel,
No, thank you.
Councilman Baidoon.
No, thank you.
Okay, let's take a vote for Councilman Abdullah. All those in
you
favor?
forget
say aye.
me,
You forgot about Zuhair.
I'm sorry,
Forgot
you're
about
not on my
Zoe, yeah.
list yet.
honey.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not on my list. I'm okay.
No, it's okay.
Councilman Abdullah.
I support Dave Abdullah.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it.
Get to work, Mr. Abdullah.
Thank you.
Start writing those notes.
Change your seat.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Comments from council members.
Congratulations, Dave.
Council Chair?
Councilman Muscat.
I know I'm gonna sleep real good tonight. And I want to congratulate Zohair Abdel Haq, Mo Beydoun. We couldn't have found better people to put on this council than what we did tonight. And my prayers go out to our new mayor, Bill Bazey. I hope God keeps you healthy and gives you strength in a new job. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Muscat.
Are there any other comments from the
Madam
council
Chair?
members? Council Wenzel, or Councilman Page, as that screen says.
Paige, come in here for a minute. Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Mayor Bill Bazey. Here comes Paige. And our new council members, Mo Beydoun and Zohair Abdel Haq, and our new council council chair pro tem, Dave Abdallah. And congratulate all the residents of Dearborn Heights for getting what you wanted and what we wanted for the last couple of months. But congratulations to everybody, and let's go forward. Go Dearborn Heights.
Councilman Abdallah.
Well, first of all, thank you for the honor of having to serve as a pro tem. But most importantly, I want to congratulate everyone involved. I do thank you all for working together. I do congratulate our new mayor, our new councilman, Mo Beydoun, our new councilman, Zohair Abdel Haq. I hope I didn't miss nobody. I'd also like to thank Denise for continuing to work during this unfortunate situation and everything she did to keep this thing going smoothly. So thank you. Look forward to continuing to work with you as I have in the past. But I'd like to ask all of our council members, mayor and everybody else, and the residents and everybody else involved. This is a very important venture that we are going with right now in the city. We have had a lot of people, well, let's just be, I'm gonna use a simple word as critique us over the way a lot of things have been handled in the past and the way we have all dealt with each other, whether it's with department heads or council members with mayor or mayor with council members or council members within each other. Let's all make a commitment to do this the American way, the right way, and learn to debate, learn to maybe disagree, it's okay, and learn to agree sometimes, that's okay. But let's do this in a right way so that the residents get what they deserve, which is the most from all of us. Nobody here is an enemy of another, and we are all working for the same thing, which is for the betterment of the city and the betterment of the community. So I hope all of us will commit, myself included, to make the city better and work for the betterment of the city and for all of our residents. Thank you.
Love you, Dave.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Okay, any other comments from the council members before we
Council President?
Madam Chair.
Who do we have?
Mo Beydoun. I mean, I'll let the Councilman
Yes.
Constant speak first.
Okay, I got Councilman Constant and
Mo,
Councilman
go ahead.
Beydoun.
Mo, go ahead.
I got to respect my elders. You first, I promise.
Thanks. I want to congratulate Mayor Bazey and Councilman Abdel Haq and Councilman Mo Beydoun and Councilman Dave Abdallah as being the council chair pro tem. And yes, we do need to move forward and see if we can't come to a consensus and discuss issues on their merits. Also, quickly, the resolution that I read for the council to go into closed session, we heard some comments from Attorney Gary Miyake, and just looking at the resolution, I think we can strike the short sentence about paperwork being filed after the passing of the mayor. I don't know that that's correct, nor I don't think it's germane to the resolution. So I would move that we strike that from the resolution.
Council Chair. I think we could leave that up to the two attorneys to take care of instead of having to go through it all again.
That sounds
I
good.
think they're two attorneys who are professional, and I believe they can work things out my opinion only.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, with all that's happened, this is minuscule. So
I think we should just carry on with business.
Council Chair,
Got Councilman Baydun.
I just wanted to first start off by saying thank you. I know you worked as the pro tem and you did a great job, and I really want to congratulate you for that. I also want to congratulate our new mayor, Mayor Bazzi. Congratulations. I know you'll do a great job in there.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Zuhair Abdulhak also. Zuhair is somebody that I've known since I was a little boy. I was good friend. I'm still good friends with his son, Samir. Congratulations on the new position. And congratulations to Councilman Pro Tem, Mr. Abdullah. And unfortunately, you're no longer the youngest, person on the council. I know this is a bittersweet moment for you. And I just really tell everybody that's, out there listening, that I'm going to do whatever is best for the residents. I also ask respectfully to our new mayor, Bazzi, with it being a, with everything that's been going on, I kind of just wanted to piggyback on what Councilman Abdullah said. And I think it's very important that we work hand in hand with our administrators that are there right now from the late Dan Paletko. And I know we're going to do great things in the city. And I hope we can move the city forward.
Next, we have Mayor Bazzi.
Thank you, Council Chair. Congratulations, Council Pro Tem Dave Abdallah.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Mo Baidoun. Congratulations to Zuhair Abdulhak. And thank you for everyone. And it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor serving with all the council members for the last 3 years. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your vote and confidence. I'm honored to be appointed to serve as mayor of the great city of Dearborn Heights until 2021 elections, when the residents will vote in November. It has been a pleasure to serve as council, and I'm excited to serve our residents as mayor. Thank you to all the candidates who applied for the appointments. I know this was not an easy decision for the council to make. I would like to thank the council for their hard work and confidence in me. I would also like to thank all the residents who have worked with me on various service initiatives, and all of you who sent words of support and encouragements. Thank you. I remain committed to ongoing collaboration with the council, the administration, and our fellow residents. I look forward to elevating our collective momentum as we propel the city of Dearborn Heights forward together. Again, thank you all, and I look forward of serving again, serving the residents and of Dearborn Heights. And that's what we are. We are just civil servants for the residents. Thank you so much.
I would also like to congratulate Mayor Bazzi on a job well done. You have your work cut out for you. Trust me, I've been sitting here and there's a lot of things that go on in City Hall that you don't realize till you're on this side of it. I'd also like to congratulate our new council people, Councilman Abdulhak and Councilman Baidoun, and also my new council pro tem, Councilman Abdallah. Welcome, everybody. We've all shifted spots and it's going to be great working with everybody. Anyone else from the council table before I open it up to public announcements?
Yes, if you allow me.
Councilman Abdulhak, go ahead.
Yes.
We finally don't need your address now.
No.
I got it memorized.
Dave, I had a great discussion with you last night. Really, it was enjoyable.
Thank you.
And there is nothing wrong with us have differences of opinions. And as long as we keep it civilized and as long as we put the interest of the city, the interest of the residents ahead of everything.
Yep.
And in my humble opinion, all those employees who were, some of them are scared for their jobs. Anybody who's doing good job, we want to help them to stay in the city because the city needs you, the city wants you. And I hope I can work with everybody, and congratulations to Bill Bazzi, our new mayor, to you, Dave, and to my youngest son, Mo Baidoun. I consider him like a son, him and his brother Rashid, actually. And thank you, Denise, for everything you done during this time. Even we have differences, but we still good friends. And I consider you a close friend to this family. And thank you.
Thanks. Any further questions from the comments from the council table? The second part of our public comments goes to community announcements. Do we have community announcements tonight? Michael McCaffrey, go ahead, please.
Hello, Council, Chair, and Mayor. Just wanted to touch on a couple of items. First off, Carolyn Kennedy Library will be doing computer by appointment starting next Monday, February 1st. If you want to use a computer, please call 313-791-3800 to make an appointment. JFK Library will follow suit by doing computer by appointment on February 8th. Please remember, we are still adhering to mask use and social distancing mandates, so adherence is appreciated and enforced. Second, the next round of craft kit boxes will be available for sign up in the next couple of weeks. If you are interested in a craft kit box and want to sign up, look for information on our website at dhcl.michlibrary.org starting next week. We deliver these boxes to homes. Finally, our home delivery service is still up and going. If you are interested in having library items delivered, give us a call at 313-791-3800 to request items, or go to our library catalog at dhcl.michlibrary.org and place a hold and give us a call when you get notice it is in. On a more somber note, I want to recognize the passing of one of our staff, Mary Richardson. I had worked with Mary for 15 years, and during that time, I always look forward to seeing her behind the circulation desk. She always gave patrons a warm smile and always made other staff and patrons feel like they were at home. Mary also participated in a number of charitable events at the library and raised a great deal for local charities. She loved what she did, and she loved the library, and she will be greatly missed. That's all for now. Thanks for your time, and see you at the library soon.
Thank you. Next, we have Director Haddad.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, Council. Good evening, Mayor. I just wanted to let you know, as many of you are aware, our senior centers will be opening as of February 1st, but on a very limited basis. We're going to be opening with everybody's going to have to adhere to the same regulations as City Hall. Temperature checks, masks must be worn at all times, and the COVID questionnaire will be filled out prior to coming in. Even if they do leave and come back later, the temperature checks and the questionnaire will have to be done again. It's going to be on a very limited basis for programs only. Unfortunately, right now with COVID, we cannot have anybody just hang out in the senior centers. We're looking at getting things all set up for them. Our hours right now, keep the same hours as City Hall from 9 a.m. to noon, with an hour closure between 12 and 1, and then one open up again from 1 to 4. That hour closure will be scheduled for us to sanitize the building in the areas that people were using the most. So, and then the next thing is on February 8th, we will be opening up the Richard A. Young Center on a limited capacity as well. Everybody will have to adhere to the COVID regulations of temperature checks, and masks must be worn, and also in the COVID questionnaire that will be required through everybody. This will be on a for the workout area on appointments only. And the appointments are going to be between 40 and 45 minutes long for right now, just to see how many people are actually looking to come back to start working out at the Richard A. Young Center again. Nothing is set in stone, and we're just trying this out. Going to see how things work out and then progress from there. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great evening.
You too.
We have Director Hashem.
Good evening, Madam Chair. I want to talk a little bit about the CARES Act, but first of all, let me congratulate our new Mayor, Bill Bazzi.
Thank you.
I want to congratulate Zuhair Abdelhak for being our new councilman. And I want to congratulate Mo Beydoun also for making it to the council. I hope that we can work together and do great things in the future, both with the administration and the council. The CARES Act is a program that we have that helps people pay their rent. We pay up to 3 months in rent or mortgage payments that are past due. We also pay for the DTE and the electricity and heat. We encourage everybody to sign into our website, which is the Community and Economic Development. Please sign in. We have processed quite a few of them so far. I want to say about 50 of them. And we have about 30 in the process, and we are looking for more. So please spread the word. This will help everybody that's behind in their bills. Thank you. Congratulations to everyone, and have a great night.
Thank you. Next, we have Treasurer Hicks Clayton.
Hi, good evening. Thank you, Council Chair and honorable council members. I want to first of all start by congratulating all of you, by the way, every single one of you, every community leader involved through the process to get where we are tonight. I am truly moved by seeing this, and I'm excited about moving forward as we need to collaboratively to do what's in the best interest of our community. So I commend all of you and thank you and look forward to working with you. Again, congratulations to both of our new council members, Mr. Mo Beydoun and Mr. Zuhair Abdelhak. Congratulations, Councilman Abdullah, as well on your position and new role. And of course, congratulations to the newly appointed Mayor Bill Bazzi. Now, which brings me to, I need to request a special meeting, Council Chair. Because as you know, for us to change, I'm sorry?
No, can we discuss this privately? I know what you're going to say.
We can.
Just get a hold of me tomorrow.
So that's going to be really important because we need to get it done. I did want to give an update to residents. I have shared with them several times that with the winter taxes that were mailed to the Dearborn Heights post office box, there is a delay that we've identified. We are working with the U.S. Postmaster as well as Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib's office to try to resolve that issue. It is not something that your Dearborn Heights Treasurer's office has done. We are on time. It's just the mail, they're overwhelmed. So with that being said, I wanted to give an update. I will be coming before council the next meeting to let you know I've been working with Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, and we will be able to waive those late fees and penalties, interest, as long as your envelope is postmarked before February 15th, which is the deadline. So February 15th, you need to have everything postmarked, and we will honor that. And Wayne County has agreed with us as well. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you.
What the law is.
Good job, Lisa.
Thank you. Okay, next, do we have any more community announcements? Okay, next we have a, pardon?
Can I do a mini community announcement or am I not allowed?
Madam Clerk? Oh, there you are.
Here I
Okay.
am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay,
go ahead.
I would like to congratulate Mayor Bill Bazzi. I
Thank
look
you.
forward to working side by side with you. And I will see you here at City Hall very soon. Congratulations, Zuhair Abdelhak and Councilman Mo Beydoun. I am so proud of you.
I love you, Lynn.
Knew him since the middle school, so since he was, for quite a while. So we will be in contact with both of our new councilmen to get you your mailbox keys to get the logistics of that going. So, and thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, for all you did for the city and filling in during this time. And congratulations to Council Pro Tem Dave Abdallah. I tried to change all your names on there. Did you notice that?
I was trying to figure that out. I was looking on there. I'm like, I didn't.
Very good, very quick.
Mayor Pro Tem, I couldn't change yours because you were the host, but you all got new titles, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Council Pro Tem Abdullah.
Well, just a quick announcement. I know it's not the best place, but just quickly, I went through the Campfield Center with Mike Mackey. I just popped in on him. And I just want to just make a public announcement. I was so impressed with that place and the way he runs it. I mean, well-oiled machine, really nice operation. And he doesn't know I was watching him, just a smile on his face with him watching the little kids playing soccer and all the different activities going on. So I just want to say I am so impressed with not only the job that he's done, even though I didn't vote for him, he did a great job. But in addition to that, just the fact that our city has that type of a gem in our city is just so beautiful. So thank you to everybody involved at the Campfield Center. Great job.
Public announcements. At this time, I'm going to move on to residents. I have a Cindy, C-Y-N-D-I.
Hi, Council Pro Tem Denise. Can you hear me? Okay, I just would like to first make a condolence for a 40-year resident plus that passed. She was pretty instrumental in she's my cousin, and she was pretty instrumental in the Berwyn Center, Joan Phillips, and her husband. Her husband also was the bus driver for the seniors years ago, passed as well. So I'd like to offer condolences to her family and for our loss. And I also would like
Very nice
to.
lady.
Yes, yes. Thank you. And I also would like to show support that I did go over all the resumes for the candidates for mayor. And my support presently was for Chrissy mainly because she's so familiar with the day-to-day operation. That was my suggestion. I do want to congratulate all of the elected and voted officials that have just been sworn in. I wish you all the best, and I hope and I know and I pray that you'll all do the right thing for the city of Dearborn Heights. So with that, I just congratulate you and move forward. Thank you for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I need to stress that when you come on, you have 3 minutes. You need to state your name, city, county, and state. And I failed to do that. So that's all right.
Cindy Pizzoli, and I'm in Dearborn Heights, Wayne County.
Thank you. I have M. Shihadi. I don't know where they went. We've got so many people with hands up here. M. Shihadi.
Mike Shahadi.
Mike Shahadi. Okay. Then I have Suzanne Todd.
Yes, I just want to say that for the first time in many, many years, I am leaving a council meeting with a very, very happy feeling inside. I think we have a great team here, and I want to congratulate all of you. And that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you.
I have DH Citizen. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, everyone. This is Abraham Dabaja, Dearborn Heights, Michigan, Wayne County. First, I want to thank everyone. Thank you for having me get a chance to speak. Congratulations, Mayor Bazi, Zuhair Abdul Haq, Mr. Baidoun. A pleasure having you guys represent the citizens. The new council head, Dave Abdullah. Just for the council and just for me, just to get some clarification, I know that the Planning Commission and a number of citizens in Dearborn Heights were concerned about the car wash coming up in the middle of our community. I understand that this has been shot down by the Planning Commission. I have been told by the city clerk's office and by the planning department when I called and had sent a number of emails to, that since the planning did not approve this, that it will not be going to city council for a final vote. Can someone clarify this for me on record? My understanding is even if something is shot down at the planning commission, the city council must put it to rest by vote. If I can get some clarification on that for the record, that'd be great.
It's not the case.
Not the case, so it can still go to council for final vote despite planning commission shooting it down?
Well, if somebody moves to put it on the agenda, but I don't believe the developer is interested in that particular project anymore. I think
Okay, so it can be
he's
still put
interested
back
in
on the
doing something
agenda.
else.
Okay, but again, it can still, it's not put to rest, so technically it can still be put on the agenda and approved by city council at a later date.
Again, I believe the developer has other plans for the property.
I understand that, Attorney Constant. That's not the question. Can this be put on the agenda and voted on and still be built despite the planning commission's denial of the project? Because that's not what the city commission or building or the clerk's office told me. They said, once planning shoots it down, it does not go to city council and it's a dead in the water. So there's no reason for us to move it up to the agenda.
Right, I believe that's true, but I would defer to Mark Roberts on that issue, but I believe the developer, number one, there was a lot of panic over this issue that there shouldn't have been, but I recall receiving email correspondence from the developer talking about a different use for this property right on Ford Road that is right now vacant and should be developed.
Okay, so the
May I
citizens,
answer?
I'm sorry about that. Go ahead,
Madam
Councilman
President?
Zuhair.
Madam President, can I answer him?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, previously somebody came, they want to do the blood plasma project on Michigan Avenue. And they were denied, but they were allowed to bring it back to the city council. And I believe, yes, if they appeal to the city council, it can come in front of us.
And if the city council says yes, which they have the right, correct, to go against the planning commission, it will pass?
It goes back to the city council. The final decision is at the city council.
Okay, I'd like some more transparency because when I spoke to the city clerk's office, honestly, about 5 or 6 hours ago, plus Sue from the planning commission with Director Larry, they specifically told me that since planning shot it down, it will not be put on the agenda for city council and there could be no car wash on that particular site going forward after planning shot it down. So that's not correct, just for the record.
I do remember correctly, there was a precedence where it was shut down, a project on Michigan Avenue, and it was brought in front of the city council, and they denied it too.
Was the city council have any plans to put that to a final vote so that the citizens and the 1,000+ petitioners that signed that petition could be at ease? Does the city council have any plan? Because this happened in November, and I understand we've had quite a bit going on with the death, may God rest his soul, Mayor Palesko. Is this going to be put on the agenda to be put to rest?
I believe somebody has to petition.
Yeah, that's up to the owner of the property, but as I indicated.
Please be aware that we're not able to answer this question and we are getting close to the 3 minutes. That would be a legal question. I would suggest you hire an attorney to check into that.
Hire attorney to.
I don't want to give you bad information.
No worries. So hire attorney to get the final vote to the city council.
To get an opinion on what to do at this point.
Okay, because my understanding is we're gonna wait for a new planning commission, a new mayor, re-put it back up against for the council to make a decision, which honestly, I'm not sure why there's such a delay. It's been 90 days and I'm not sure why it hasn't gone to the council just to put it to bed. You know, over 1,000 citizens signed that petition and there was a grassroots movements for about 6 months that we did. And we worked very hard to get that denied. And I'm not sure why exactly it's still being on the back burner and city council hasn't brought it to rest. And I hope there's no kind of backdoor dealings going on. But if you want me to hire your attorney, we'll be more than happy to do that. No problem.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, but your 3 minutes are up. At this time, I am moving on to Gary Miyake.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Because Council Chair, I could barely hear you. Gary Mayaki, Plainfield Street, Dearborn Heights. Just a few comments. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Mayor Bazey, Councilman Abdelhak, Councilman Beydoun, and Council Pro Tem Dave Abdallah. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
And I would also like to note, just to clarify, Council Chair, in terms of people who are members of the public, they don't need to necessarily say where they are calling from in terms of the city, county, and so forth, or state. That's only required of members of the public body. I'd also suggest that there be something done with respect to approving signature cards or bank documents so that people can kind of hit the ground running with respect to being able to sign off on checks. That
We're
might
already working on that, Mr. Miyake.
Okay, very good. And finally, I was going to make a comment when I was cut off with respect to the lawsuit, but my sense is that I will meet with Mayor Bazey, and hopefully we'll have some clear direction in terms of some things, and hopefully that will be moving us into a positive direction. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, at this time, I have Christina Kramers. Go ahead, please. Christina Kramers. Okay, you must be, you're unmuted, but we can't hear you.
She's muted.
No, she's not. Okay, Christina, we're going to come back to you real quick. Okay, it's Kramers, K-R-A-M-A-R-Z.
Laszlo.
Nope. Christina said it's not her.
Oh, geez. Sorry.
So who is Kramers, K-R-A-M-A-R-Z? I'm going to mute you. I'm going to lower your hand. If you want to come back in, please raise your hand again. Next, I have Hassan Bazey. Hassan Bazey?
Yes. I can hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening, all. I just want to say what a night. I think it's a history has been made in Dearborn Heights with the appointment of these qualified individuals to serve our great city in one night. That's great. Congratulations to our new mayor, Bill Bazey. I'm sure Bill will be doing the best he can to serve the city, to get everybody together and rally for a bright future for our city. Congratulations to our two qualified good friends, Zuhair Abdelhak and Beydoun. I'm sure will be a good addition to help and serve. Also, I would like to congratulate my good friend, Pro Tem Dave Abdallah. Dave, we always look up for you. You're one of a kind. I would like to thank my friend, Ray Muscat. Ray, you are one of a kind. You always come forward. I know you help this city. You serve this from your heart. Tom Wenzel, great man. We look up for you. Bob Constant, you'll always be a friend. Denise, your leadership, prove it. You came a long way to get this thing together here. Congratulations. Congratulations to the city of Dearborn Heights. We all need to get together and move forward for a better city, for a brighter city for us, for our kids. Thank you. Have a good night for you all.
Thank you, Hassan.
Thank you.
Next, we have Sam Al-Hashami. Oh, where are we?
Huh?
Yeah, very nice.
I don't see him anymore. I've got Baal Hamoud.
Hello,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yep, 3 minutes.
Hi, everyone. Bilal Hamoud with the Michigan Department of State, Outer Drive, Dearborn Heights, Wayne County. I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate everyone today. Now, Councilman Zohed, really glad to see you up there. Congratulations, Mabruk. Council Pro Tem Dave Abdallah, Mabruk, really happy to see you up here. Mayor Bill Bazzi, really, truly congratulations. This is well deserved. You've served our community for many years, and I know you're going to continue to do so. And then, of course, our new councilman, Mo Baidoun, congratulations on your position. And of course, and finally, I just want to give a little bit of a shout out from my professional side with the Department of State to our wonderful city clerk. Thank you so much. And this is a little late, but thank you so much for making our November's election run so smoothly, for being there on the grounds, on the front lines. You should have seen her running back and forth from the inside of the office to people's cars. Someone was a little more elderly and needed help. She ran out there. She was there to help. So really to see that, to be handed an election so large and to pick it up and run with it was incredible to see. So thank you for making our job easier. Thank you for making democracy prevail in our city. And as we're seeing it unfold each and every day. And really thank you for just holding it down so well. So congratulations are earned all around, and really looking forward to seeing how our city grows after this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Council Chair, if I may real quick, Council Chair.
Councilman, go ahead.
I know I'm not supposed to text anybody but I texted you earlier. I want permission to leave the meeting because I'm not feeling very well. So with your approval, I'd like to leave the meeting now.
Okay, can we please let the records reflect that we've only got a few more hands. You want to wait?
Actually, I've been fighting this all night long. Okay.
Okay, let's not take a chance. Let's let him go.
Let's let the record note that Councilman Muscat is being dismissed at 10:03 p.m.
Thank you, and good night.
Have a
God
good
bless
night.
everybody.
Hope you feel good.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Next, we have iPhone. You have 3 minutes. You're unmuted.
Jamal?
Yep, go ahead.
Am I on?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jamal Bazzi, Dock Theater Street, Dearborn Heights, Michigan, County of Wayne. I'm so excited. I'm very happy. Today is a big day in our great city. I'm one of the happiest residents this evening. I'm very proud of tonight's accomplishments. First of all, I want to pay my respect and condolences to the family of Mayor Dan Paletko. May you rest in peace, Mayor Dan Paletko. A long journey for him. Also, many congratulations to my dear brother and longtime friend, Mayor Bill Bazzi.
Thank you.
Our city is honored, Bill, our city is honored to have you as mayor. Thank you for the 21 or 22 years of service that you have given us, that you have given our great country. I'm very happy to see you, Mayor, Councilman Bazzi, now Mayor Bazzi. I'm so proud of you. Also, I'd like to congratulate my dear friend, my buddy, my brother, Councilman Mo Baidoun. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Mr. Baidoun, on your appointment
for one of these very, very important positions. Also, I'd like to congratulate my dear friend and brother, also Councilman Zuhair Abdul Haq. Congratulations, Brother Zuhair.
Thank you,
on your
Zahar.
appointment for one of these important positions also in our great city. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask upon you to continue to work together for a stronger Dearborn Heights and to put the residents ahead of everything. You are in these positions for one mission and one mission only, and we all know what it is to keep our residents happy. We want our residents to stay in Dearborn Heights for a long time. And forget about moving west. And you know where I mean by west. I don't want to advertise for the other western cities of here. Councilman Abdullah knows what I'm talking about.
That's right.
And also congratulations to you, Brother Dave. You know, I love you so much. Congratulations so much to you. Continue to work together for a stronger Dearborn Heights. Great evening to all of you, and especially to the residents. It's a great accomplishment tonight. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have CK. Go ahead, please state your name, city, and you have 3 minutes.
Yes, Christopher Klimchak, Kingston Street, Dearborn Heights, Michigan. As a longtime resident of Dearborn Heights, longtime city employee, I want to congratulate Mayor Bazzi, Zuhair Abdul Haq, and Mo Beydoun. And I just want to say I've worked with many of you for many years with and for many city officials, mayors, and council people over the years. And I look forward to a new era in Dearborn Heights and in remembrance of Dan Pletko, Mayor Pletko, longtime colleague and friend as well. And I hope that we can make him proud, make the city proud, and work for the residents together. And I look forward to doing that with all of you as usual. And again, congratulations to everyone. Thank you and have a great night.
Thank you.
Have an HJ. State your name, street, and you have 3 minutes.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Good evening. My name is Hassan Jamal. Riverway Drive, Canton, Michigan. The city of Dearborn Heights was part of my life for good time. Before I make my comment, I want to say in the haste of It's a Good Night, we want to remember with a moment of silence the late Dominic, the grandfather of our good public official, Commissioner Dave Kanizik. Will you please all take a moment to grieve with our great friend, good public servant, Marine veterans, Dave Kanizik. Will you please let's take the moment of silence. Madam Chair, Mayor Bazzi, Pro Tem, Haj Dave Abdallah, the rest of the City Council. I am personally very happy and grateful for your accomplishment today. I've been silent for a long time. What I've seen today, it's a good encouragement for a person like me to think seriously about moving back to Dearborn Heights, to my great community. Secondly, I am very grateful to the way the city was handled after the death of the late Mayor Palatko. Allah bless his soul. Secondly, I'm very grateful for the type of public servant this city did put together lately. Mayor Bazzi, great veteran, great public servant, with a very seasonable administrator, the chair council, with the pro tem, with the city new and existent and current council people. This city, in my opinion, will be positively moving toward a new chapter in becoming a true future city. With that,
Your 3 minutes are up, sir. I'm sorry.
have a great day, Madam
You too.
Chair, and
Thank you.
everybody else.
Next, we have Tarek Turfy.
Madam Chair, City Council, oh, I'm sorry.
You have 3 minutes.
Madam Chair, City Council, and newly appointed Mayor Bill Bazzi. With all due respect to the accomplishments of the many new appointees today, the real winners today are the citizens of Dearborn Heights. The residents here in this great city are better off today than we were yesterday, and that is due to the fine individuals that have been newly appointed to our city's government. You know, bless the technology, because we can see the collective relief on everyone's faces that we have moved past this unprecedented time in our city's history. We have 2 amazing new city council members and a bright new mayor. And I think I speak for many of my fellow residents when I say I'm excited for our city's prospects. I'm excited for our city council and mayor, because we see individuals that are very knowledgeable, energetic, and most importantly, very engaged in our community. Dearborn Heights has one of the most amazing human capital resources in the entire state. And it's so great to see that we are tapping that fine talent to run our city. Congratulations to newly appointed City Councilman Zuhair Abdul Haq, City Councilman Mohammed Baidoun, Council Chair Pro Tem Dave Abdullah, and to our new Mayor Bill Bazzi. We wish you all the best of luck in your new positions, and thank you for serving our community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Turfy.
Next, I have Nadia Nasser. Go ahead, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I would just like to say I am so confident in Bill Bazzi's appointment to mayor. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking to Bill Bazzi, and I'm a senior at Annapolis High School, and my residence is 420 on McKinley Street. I do apologize for that. I would just like to say I was talking to him a couple of weeks ago about him attending our senior class prom in May, and I said, "Oh my God, like the mayor's gonna attend our senior class prom," and he had responded, "If God is willing," and God is willing, and he became mayor, alhamdulillah, and he will be attending our senior prom, and that is just so exciting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that'll be my first prom.
Next, we have Kramer's again, Kramarz. Unmute yourself and speak.
Hear me?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Before we move on to our next chapter in Dearborn Heights here, I think it's important just to take a minute to thank all in the previous administration of Mayor Dan Paletko, may he rest in peace, including those who have retired, those who are now deceased, as well as all those who are now serving. They successfully got us through a great recession, floods, a pandemic, a 50th anniversary, and many other good and tough times. I appreciate everything that they all did for all of us living in Dearborn Heights. And I wish good luck to our beloved city of Dearborn Heights. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next, we have Paul.
Hello, everyone. Paul Abusawan, Dearborn Heights, Michigan. I'd like to congratulate Mayor Bazzi. I'd like to congratulate the newly appointed council members, Zuhair Abdul Haq and Mo Baidoun. I'd like to congratulate Dave Abdullah on Pro Tem. I cannot express how happy I am today. I'm very excited to see what was accomplished today. All you guys are applaud. Every one of you council members deserve a pat on your back for what was accomplished today. I safely can say officially that gray cloud that has been over our city, it seems like it's been removed today. And I look forward to the many new accomplishments that this council and the city and are going to do in the future. And that's it. Congratulations, everybody. And have a good, I yield my time. Take care.
At this time, I don't see anyone else. Do I hear a motion to end the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The meeting has ended. Have a good night, everyone.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.